Welcome to the reading of Sword of Shadows, the 13th Crispin Guest medieval noir. Now, I always debate what to read. Is it going to be an action scene? Should it be a character study? So I'm just going to go with something shorter, a little character study. So let's see if I can go to the right page here. So Crispin and Jack have traveled to Tintagel in Cornwall for a job, and they're at an inn, and Crispin meets someone he didn't expect to see, but, well, we'll see how that turns out. Jack drank quietly with him until Crispin rose and took himself outside to the privy. He shivered, having left his coat-hardy back in their room. But he hiked up his chemise to do his business when a shadow came through behind him. Suddenly, arms encircled him and a distinctly feminine form clung to his back. He turned and was about to object when lips covered his. He pushed and dislodged the interloper. "Crispin," said the familiar voice, "is that any way to greet an old friend?" "Cat," he breathed, exasperated. "When you saw me in the inn's hall, I thought you did not recognize me." "What was I to do, wave my arm about and shout your name? Don't be absurd." She hitched up her skirts and sat on the hole next to his. "Truly, Crispin, sometimes you can be as puzzling as the fools I swindle." He glared at her. "Mind your aim," she said calmly, and he did, finishing quickly and securing his brace again. She finished and shook her skirts back into place. "Come, let us leave this place. It stinks." She took his hand, trotted around the corner of the privy, and pushed him up against the wall. "That's better." She hauled him in by his shirt and kissed him again. He tore away, fastening a harsh glare on her. "Cat! Crispin! Why do you resist? You didn't before." "That was years ago." "Oh." She drew back, putting a hand to her hip. "And you think of me no more?" He shuffled, but paused too long. "You have thought of me." His cheeks burned, and he turned away. "It's not that, but it has been some years. And now, here I am, and here you are. What are you doing here, Master Guest?" "Business, my own." "Come now, what sort of business? Has it to do with that man I saw you with?" "Yes, and I see you have found your calling, a troupe of players masking who you truly are." She chuckled. "Alas, I only play music." "Music? I didn't know you played." "I didn't, but I learned." "You always seem to learn quickly." "A woman in my position must, and so I play. I hope you come to watch us. We'll be doing the story of King Arthur." "How apt. I would be pleased for the diversion." "The play, or me?" She sidled closer. "I hope we can find some place to be alone," she said, edging still closer, laying a hand to his chest. He glanced down at it, at the pale hand on his linen shirt. Which was creamier? "We'll see," he said mildly. He hoped she hadn't detected his heart skip a beat. "Oi, Master Crispin, where did you—" "Oh." She smiled at his apprentice. "Jack Tucker, look at you! What a handsome young man you've become." He pulled uncomfortably at his collar. "Demoiselle." She looked from Jack to Crispin. "Well, we all have places to be. I shall see you anon, Crispin." She gave him a beguiling smile and flounced back into the inn. "So she did remember you." Crispin pulled at his shirt, straightening it. "Yes, she simply did not want to appear obvious." "I need not remind you that—" "No," he said curtly, cutting him off. "You need not." He pushed past Tucker to find Teague back at the inn. The sooner this business was over with, the better.